to the light, back to life from the past with the Death card. All right. Let's see what we got. I definitely have either moving from a bigger house to a smaller house, or a smaller house to a bigger house right off the bat. And I'm getting family when I get Four of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. I love that they're in the upright position. That's beautiful, really. That tells me that there's peace, there's harmony, there's joy, there's stability. So for your past, we have the Nine of Wands reverse, Sagittarius, the Seven of Cups reverse, Scorpio, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I kind of feel like you were in a situation that you had been through many struggles. You tried really hard to keep something going for a long time. Now, this could be a family situation. This could be somebody you live with. I don't really see too much work here, but keep in mind it could be work as well, because I'm getting like real estate, housing, home-based business. Anyway, back over here. Let's stick with the past. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. So you're in this relationship and you're just like, you got completely exhausted and you gave up. You gave up. You said, you know what? I have other options and I want to take action, and there's just something else that I want to do. You were afraid. You were very afraid because you faced your fears and you made a decision to do something. I think that you even scared yourself when you made this decision. That's how strong it is to me. But you were being pulled. You were very passionate. It was almost like you were saying to yourself, I have to do this, because if I don't do it, I'm just going to continue to say to myself for the rest of my life, what if I would have did that? What if I would have did that? You were in a situation here with this Knight of Pentacles that there was no progress. It wasn't moving forward. It was a stuck. It was, this whole row is so routine, and I'm losing ambition. I'm losing motivation. I just don't want to be here anymore. I'm tired of putting up with this. I'm out. I'm out. The Death card in your present, sign of Scorpio. I'm done. It's time for me to transform. It's time for me to do something else. It's time for a change in my life. And you transformed into what? This Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands is someone who takes action, someone who's very courageous, feels very powerful, and stood up to an emperor and decided to, like, I feel so strong with this Queen of Wands in the center of your reading. Like, you were just like, I'm going to do this. I'm determined. I'm motivated. I'm going to start something new. I mean, we're going to get into that in a minute. I don't know what this Page of Pentacles is, but I feel like you're learning something. I feel like you may be doing homeschooling. I feel like you're doing something at home, which makes sense because we're in quarantine. Everybody's in quarantine. I mean, a lot of people are going back to work now. I tried to stop talking about it, but I feel like while you were in quarantine, you've started something new here. I'm also getting an invitation to a reunion, an invitation to a wedding, an invitation to a bridal shower, purchasing a new home. There's something here about this. Even with this Emperor reversed, it's almost like I'm getting a story over here, because this final outcome, this Devil, has me a little bit, I don't know, because this is a very controlling energy here with this Emperor reversed and this Devil here. It's almost like somebody's father, let's just say, because I'm looking at this older man here, and this older man here comes forward and says, I'm going to buy you a mansion, a castle. I'm going to give you everything that you want. I'm going to pay for it all. It's a gift from me to you, but I have to live there. And you're like, what? I don't know. There's procrastination and indecision here, but this Page of Pentacles, what else was under there? Oh yeah, the Nine of Swords. That is Gemini, facing your fears. I feel like you really just wanted to go for something. I want to go for it. I want to do it. And are you saying to yourself, do you think that you made a bad decision? I feel like you're questioning your decision. I don't know if I should have did that. I don't know if it was the right thing. Now what should I do? There's some kind of offer here to return to the past. Whatever this was that you gave up over here and walked away from, even if it was a marriage, because there could be property here that needs to be sold, or you could still be even living with this person, and maybe you have to find an apartment, so you're like, shopping for, this is manifesting, this is taking action. And that Truth card over there, something about this person, whatever they did to you here in the past to make you completely exhausted and make you feel forced to make this decision, it's like this person is coming forward with the truth now. Now they want to tell you, this is a message, this is communication, and it is good news. They want to tell you, but if someone is offering you the Ten of Pentacles, I'm kind of getting this. This combination's bothering me. Where's my, let's get out the minis. Hold on, let me do a quick shuffle. The Emperor showing up right away. So that's husband, boss, father energy. Let's look at this. Let's look at this Emperor reversed. Show me the Emperor reversed. Angels, please. Show me the Emperor reversed. I'm going to take that one. The Five of Pentacles reversed, coming out of financial hard times. The World. See, something's not over, that's for sure. Someone is offering you this Ten of Pentacles, but it comes with strings attached. This person is offering it because they want to control you, because you're almost scared to accept it. I feel like you're just saying, no, I'm just going to stay over here in my little apartment. Thank you. I don't want that big, huge mansion that you're offering. I don't want to move forward with you. I don't know. Show me the Devil. Show me the Devil. Why is this Devil here for Gemini? The Sun. Wow. What's this one? There's that Queen of Wands again. And Temperance. Wow. Angel versus Devil. Anytime I get Temperance with the Devil, that always tells me that there's a war here. A war between the angel and the devil. You're being pulled in two different directions. Something, I don't know if it's something that just sounds too good to be true. You could be dealing with this Queen of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius energy. Maybe this is a female boss. Like, it would make her very happy to control you. Are you tempted by the offer to go back there? I don't think that you either get along with this person, or like they take your power away. It's time to take your power back from this person. There's going to be some kind of conversation here between these two, between you and someone else. It's either the Emperor or possibly this Queen of Wands if you don't have any of that in your chart. I'm going to pull a fairy card. Angels, give me a final message for Gemini, please. When I'm done with the fairy card, I'm going to pull a Black Moon astrology card. Let me just tell you before I pull this card, because I don't like to talk about it while I'm doing that. I bought a new deck, and they are astrology cards, and I'm trying to learn more about astrology, and I thought if there was anybody else that was interested in learning about the houses and the signs and things like that, I'm going to pull an astrology card, and then I am going to read it from the book. I did read the book from cover to cover, so I have an idea of the cards, but there's a lot of information in there. So if you want to hang out for that, you can. But if not, then basically this will be the last card besides the astrology card. All right. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. I feel like with that card that there's signs that you need to see, because I feel like you are undecided. You got, even with Temperance, is just like 1 foot on the land, 1 foot in the water. What's going to make me happy? Am I happier here that I quit and I left and I did my thing? Or am I going to be happy if I go back? Or is it just going to be the same old, boring and routine again? And can they actually offer me enough money to go back? You know, I don't know. But there's something that you need to stay optimistic about. Whatever this is, I feel really good about this Page of Pentacles. I'm excited to see what comes up in the extended version of the reading. So this is Black Moon Astrology. If anybody's interested, you can purchase this deck from my website, and there's a link in the description box below. And we're going to pull one for Gemini. Angels, show me the message. All right, let's do that. Let's put it down right smack here in the middle, and let's do just like that. Mercury, mind. Well, how ironic is that, since we're in Mercury retrograde? So let me get the book. The book, this is number 3. These descriptions are pretty long, so if you're choosing not to hang out for it, that's fine. If you are finishing with me here, thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your situation, and I will see you soon. If you are joining me on Vimeo, I will see you on the other side. For those of you who are staying to hear this, let's see what it says. What do we need to know about Mercury and the mind? If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh. Otherwise, they'll kill you. Okay, well, that's an interesting message. Mercury, the planet of intelligence and talking, is the closest planet to the sun, also making it the fastest planet to move through the zodiac. The Mercury card suggests that you must put effort behind your talk. The god Mercury is the Roman counterpart of the Greek god Hermes, the messenger with wings at his heels and on his hat, connected to everything associated with the mind, quick wit, brevity, mental flights, trickery, inspiration, and also movement, as in moving ahead, and also transits. That's the magician that they were just talking about. Mercury gives poetry to the imagination, since the gods Mercury and Hermes are related to the Egyptian god Thoth, I don't know how to say that, god of writing, patron of scribes, and those who work as divine mediators and interpreters. The god Mercury and his counterparts also have very much to do with magic and medicine. When it comes to the body, Mercury rules the eyes, brain, and nerves, as well as the fingers and toes. In ancient Greece, Hermes was the god of roads and transportation, and was the son of Apollo, the sun god. This makes sense, Mercury being the closest planet to the sun. Mercury is also a comedian and can be a bit of a trickster. Just when the energy seems to be flowing one way, Mercury changes direction. Might we add, Mercury is spontaneous and insanely flexible. Mercury is the wisdom and the stupidity found in intelligence. When it's not connected to the heart or the feelings, Mercury maximizes the imagination, but can also symbolize a liar when it comes to double talk with mixed meanings. It is the planet of gaslighting, wow, causing purposeful confusion in the minds of others to gain something not really deserved. So this is a very tricky person. And I was kind of feeling that there's something, this person is trying to trick you by offering you this Ten of Pentacles in order to take your power away from you. I feel that. Very interesting how this lines up with the reading. Mercury shows how mentally sharp and flexible we are, our mental range, and how eloquent. Mercury tends to be chatty, superficial, and into playing games, psychological games, and other types of puzzles. Mercury governs friendly relationships and also the Freudian slip, where you say something that doesn't come out as intended, but actually it reveals your real thoughts. When the Mercury card presents itself in a reading, it is time to use all of your mental faculties to get your point across. Words and how you use them are very significant. It may mark a period where you either have to talk your way out of something or talk your way into something. Whatever the reason or occurrence, how you communicate through writing or speaking is of utmost importance here. Composition, writing, or editing may figure in. It is not a time to stay static or sit still. It's time to take action. Beware of gossip and other scandals. The important thing to remember is that what you say in this situation can and will be used against you. So choose your words wisely. Very important message. The planet Mercury also rules over technology. So if your question is about a career or job, you can be certain mastering some newer form of technology is about to come into play. I saw that. I saw that someone's either addicted to the internet or addicted to their phone or something over here. Somebody spends too much time on that. But anyway, I knew that you were learning something new. Since Mercury is the planet of speed, you can expect to see some fast developments. Regarding romance or relationships, it can mean that friendship is the best option for you now. This time has not yet ripened to enter a relationship with the person. It's still new. You may attract partners and perhaps friends who are non-emotional, highly rational, and objective. These lovers or friends may be offended by flip remarks or joking over serious matters. You may become involved with someone who double talks, is witty, but who does not emotionally connect. That would be the Emperor reversed. This is also the card of brothers and sisters as well as twins. Now marks a period which involves observation, reasoning, taking things apart and putting them back together as they were or in your own order. It is a time of flighty emotions and matters developing quickly. Mercury also signifies travels, maps, and staying in motion. So you may be going on a trip or a more noteworthy vacation than the usual trip you take. The matter in question is best served by using intellect, weighing the matter, being reasonable, and also being spontaneous in your responses. Codes and forms of magic may also figure in. Mercury brings on keen awareness, so use your mind and what you know to the fullest in this matter. So, this is the card of Gemini. I mean, obviously, because it's Mercury. But I did kind of feel like there's something shady, something tricky going on here, Gemini. So be careful about your decisions, transformation also. I mean, I'm not reading another one. They're really long. All right. So if you are joining me on Vimeo, I will see you over there. Other than that, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.